0.5%. That number represents my chance of survival in this place, as a human being in the Dragon Ball universe. Now, humans can get pretty strong, but there are some limitations. One of the biggest ones being the fact that humans don't have access to the massive transformation multipliers that the Saiyans have. No Super Saiyan, no Super Saiyan Blue, just something called human potential. Now, just to be clear, this does also multiply your strength, but by a far less degree than what the Saiyans have. That also means less defensive capabilities. Basically, this is a bad idea. Can I beat all of Dragon Ball as a mere human? We'll find out soon enough. If you enjoyed this video, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button. You never have to, but if you stick around, you'll have an amazing time. Now let's do this thing. I'm in my underwear. In game. Listen, I don't think you can get a better spawn than this. Master Roshi's Kame house right there. Some sugarcane, I need this. Now there's also a couple of things to remember as I go through this, okay? I die once, it's over, okay? That makes this like 1,000 times more difficult. Oh, there's a dirty stone, we need that. We need that for there's certain fights that I need the dirty stone biome. Perfect spawn. Amazing, I'm gonna go mark that quick. But I die once, and it's over. I'm also gonna need food, so now if I'm gonna survive this, I need to change up how I typically play, okay? Usually, it's kind of just guns blazing, like go in, eat this finishing move, eat that finishing move, you know what I mean? But at this point, if I do that, I'll get killed. I'll die, okay? So I need to utilize weapons, which is something I've never really done. Weapons are gonna come in handy in this one. And that's because, like I said, I don't have the massive multipliers that the Saiyans have. So if I can increase my strength and then use a weapon at the same time, that'll help. I'm so scared to fight Broly, bro. I'll tell you that now. I'm scared. Okay, that's marked. The next logical step after finding Kami House is to find the lookout. I need a couple things from there, like the Nimbus Cloud so I can speed up my flight, and my supply of sensu beans. That's making the assumption that I can even find the lookout. Okay, listen up, Team Huddle. There's still no lookout to be found. I don't know. Roshi, do you happen to have a Nimbus? Look at this guy. But he can teach me flight, which needs 60 mind. What did that say? Oh, it costs 60 TP. Cost 10 mind, okay. I mean, my only option, I'm just gonna swim to a bunch of random islands, and then fingers crossed I find what I'm looking for. And some food too. Fingers crossed, some food. I know it's supposed to spawn nearby, you know? It's supposed to spawn almost right by where you spawn, but I don't know. I've just never had it spawn this far. This is crazy. Oh, there's the Saw games. I'll head over there next, but I just need the lookout. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat zombies for food. That's the only way. There's another stone biome there. I'm gonna head to that and fingers crossed there's a lookout. Come on, please let there be a lookout. I'm in my underwear in the dark, please. I'm in my undies in the dark. I've never had this thing spawn this far away. This is insane. Babady's ship has been found. I'm finding everything except for what I'm looking for. Yeah, everything but the lookout. Let's head back. Maybe it's in this pocket right here. So if I just head straight in front of me, the lookout should appear. Look at this, an entire village got massacred. Right, fingers crossed. Karin, bro, if you don't show up, I'm gonna hit you with a beam when I find you. Thank goodness, for a second I thought this whole thing was done for. Okay, while that loads in, first order of business, get the Nimbus Cloud. That's gonna help me move around way quicker and just, it's flight, okay? It's my earliest form of flight before I can unlock actual flight. And then, next is to find a base location, one where I can set up a training room and whatever else I need. I'm so hyped to see this guy. Look at him. Hasn't aged that single bit. Wait, first thing I need, flying Nimbus. And then, I need sensu beans. Now, here's the thing. Typically, I have it to where he gives me about 5 sensu beans, right? This time, I can only get 1 sensu bean at a time. Every day. Have that bone. That's your payment for the sensu bean. So what that means is that I need to come back as often as I can daily to get more sensu beans. Otherwise, I'm gonna find myself without sensu beans in these fights, and then I'm finished. I'm deep fried. But anyway, let me mark this so I never lose it. That's the lookout. And I think that's every point in the game. The only thing left now is to find I was gonna say base location. Okay. The only thing left now is to find a base location. Now I need a place that's kind of open. It needs to be open. It needs to be it just needs to be open, and I don't mind if it's too far away from all these points of interest, because this time around I'm also going to use instant transmission, but we'll get to that. It's a bit cheesy, but listen, instant transmission exists in the universe. I'm going to use it in this too. So but here's what I say. It's time to test out just how strong or weak I am. That's going to reveal itself right now as we speak. See this cat guy? He's a thug. Look at his knife. All right, let's see. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Let's see if I can win this. How much damage does he do? That's too much damage, I think. Yeah, he does way too much damage. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, no, that's enough. I get it. Is he running after me? Yep, he is. He's running after me. Let's just go find a home base. Let's see what's up this way. So that's the dirty stone biome. Never want to live there. It's ugly looking. Doesn't have good vistas, if you know what I mean. Any place that's kind of open would be exactly what I need. Like an open plains, you know what I mean? Once I found a good spot for the base, I began constructing what I call the Stone Sanctum Sanctorum. I don't know, that's what Doctor Strange calls his base of operations, so I just stole the name. Last time I checked, you couldn't copyright the name of a building, so I'm gonna take the name. And if this for some reason offends you in any kind of way, here's a mildly offensive image I compiled of you. Okay, the house is finished. It's kind of supposed to look like capsule core type buildings, or just, I guess, Dragon Ball type buildings, but it's cool. I like this. You come in here, wood floor, amazing. Some light storage. This is all it's gonna move around a bit while as we move along. But anyway, I've also gathered some training points during the night, and this time, every single one is going into strength. Pretty much, I want to keep these at a similar level. The more strength goes up, I need dexterity to go up so I can, take less damage, and then I need this to increase my health. But anyway, it's time to engage in my first real fight in my undies. I'm looking for one of those orange guys, those lion guys. Not too long ago, I couldn't even face one. Let's see if I can face all those guys over there. This should be easy. Here we go. Okay, damage isn't too bad at this point. Easy. There we go. One down. That's two. Easy. Now, let's not get it twisted, okay? The actual story missions and the story fights are gonna be way worse than these guys. These guys are just kind of random enemies lying around in the open world. I'm gonna use this to upgrade mind. The next thing is to go do some training with Master Roshi, but first, I need my gi. I can't really show up at the guy's house like this. I need to get my gi. And to do that, I need as many sheep as possible. So I can make orange wool. And then I need to find lapis so I can make blue wool. And then it's training time. Alright, let's go find some sheep. Okay, instant transmission time. Like I said, it's a bit cheesy. You have to turn on cheats to do this thing. Okay, I'm just gonna say it how it is. You have to turn on cheats to do it, and then the map mod will let you teleport to wherever you've placed a marker. Pretty much. That's pretty much how that goes. Okay, just cut me some slack. It's instant transmission. Just instant transmission. That's what it is. Yeah, that almost killed me. Yeah, that almost. I could have died just then. Note to self: if the height of the marker isn't high enough, don't instant transmit. Okay, the only thing we need now is blue dye, and for that I need to mine lapis lazuli. I don't want to, but I'm gonna need lapis for the dragon radar anyway, so I might as well. I pretty much spent the entire night training with Master Roshi, and of course I made sure to put on a training weight. If you don't know, a training weight will just increase the amount of training points you get depending on how heavy you make the training weight. Anyway, once morning hit, I put all my training points into dexterity, constitution, and strength. The next evening I did a little bit more training and finally unlocked true flight. So that means I don't have to use a nimbus to get around anymore. Listen, I'm back at the lookout. I know you guys missed me, bro. Huh? What about Whis? Listen, Whis is my guy. He is the main way to unlock the absolute powerful forms of the Saiyans. I'm not a Saiyan anymore. Ignore the fact that I'm bruised. I spent like 5 seconds in the hyperbolic time chamber. I realized I didn't have enough training points. What is this? I realized I didn't have enough training points to unlock, let's see what I wanted. I actually forgot completely. Oh, potential unlock. That's what I was looking for. Now I'm gonna get the rest of these two. Potential unlock just lets me charge up past 50% my key. So that's pretty much, it is what it is. You know what? You get what I mean. This, I think, increases some of my defense too. I think that's what this is. I don't know though. Roast me in the comments if I'm wrong. Meditation just makes it so I can gain ki while chilling. While resting, ki can gain. That's pretty useful, especially the situation I'm in as a human, and death is not an option. I'll tell you that now. Then ki sense is pretty useful too. I'll get that. I'll get that right now. In fact, can I get... Oh, potential unlock. Oh, shoot. I forgot. There we go, potential unlock. So I have the fly skill, which means I can fly without my Nimbus Cloud. I have key sense, which this lets me sense the amount of health that enemies have. This is insanely useful. And then potential unlock unlocks my potential. So if you look at my key, it's at 50%. Now it goes up to 55. So you obviously have to upgrade it, but it's pretty useful. Now here's the thing: before I engage in any form of combat, the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure that my potential unlock is at the maximum it can be. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. And only once my potential unlock is at the max, then I'll engage in combat, because again, let's keep in mind that death is not an option in this playthrough. As soon as I die, there's no coming back. Also, you know what I realized I've been forgetting? Collecting sensu beans. Karin, let me get some sensu beans. It's been a good few days and I only have one sensu bean. That's this whole sensu bean collecting thing is gonna catch me off guard. Now I've already done a little bit of training, so my situation is not looking so bad. Okay, but again, I need to keep in mind the fact that dying once while doing this, it ends the entire run. You know this. When it comes to Dragon Block C, dying is kind of the key. You die and then you kind of reevaluate and then you come back, right? You die and then you think, you know, why did I die in that situation? And then you fix it and then, you know, you fix the situation. But I don't have that luxury anymore. That luxury doesn't exist. So here's what I'm gonna do in the meantime. I'm gonna set up a little crop farm back here just so I can get as much bread as I need, because food does a couple things, okay? It doesn't just heal me. It also, you see that little key bar at the top? You'll notice I'm charging up right now, but that blue bar isn't really going up. That's like energy, right? So that only goes up if I eat or you grab a sensu bean. Or over time it goes up slowly over time. It goes up slowly over time. But if I get do I have meditation? I don't think I got that. No, I don't have meditation. But if I had meditation, it would go up just a little bit quicker, I think, if I'm not wrong. And then once the crop farm is set up, I'm just gonna use some bone meal, get some bread, and then I'm gonna train until my health is sitting at 1,500, and then I just get as much defense as possible. That's gonna be the key. Defense is gonna be the key. See, it doesn't matter how much damage I do if I immediately get completely deep fried within 5 seconds of combat, right? And there's enemies who will one-shot me, which is, you know, that's terrifying, bro. Let me be honest. I'm just gonna say it how it is. That's terrifying, but it's okay. I just have to adapt. And the fact I can't run away, come on, bro. Thank you for the bone meal. And who's this? Is this a thug in my backyard? Pack it up. It's over. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Key sense also shows you your damage points, which is insanely useful. You need this, okay? You need to know how much damage you're doing so that you know how much your training is actually making a difference. You know what I mean? If you don't, it's over. I mean, at that point, just give it up. Is what I would tell them. Is what I would tell you. So every time I get training points, I'm just gonna go Constitution. That'll increase how much health I have. And then you guys know this. I just explained this. I don't know why I'm re-explaining. This is kind of what the farm is looking at right now at this point. Bro, I promise I don't speak like this in real life. The stuttering, that is not how I speak, bro. Okay? I'm hyped. I get excited and then I try to speak too quickly and then my brain can't keep up. It's the hype, bro. Okay? Okay? Just, not that there's anything wrong with stuttering. Shout out my people that stutter, you know? Shout out the stuttering people. You know? That's how you guys speak. But it's okay. That's not me roasting you. I'm just stating facts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna push this back just a little bit. If you guys want a little bit of here's some Kanji lo, okay? Kanji lo coming your way. While I'm recording, I blast yeet in my ears. Look at this guy. Can you not see I'm tilling the land, bro? Whoa! Guys, take it easy. This is gonna be the farmland for now. It's all over the place, but you know what? I'm happy with this. It's gonna extend this way too. Once this is done, it's nothing but training and bread consumption. Bro, every time I'm just gonna keep farming, bro. At this point, the bigger the farm, the more bread I can get at a given time. At least until I can get some dino meat. But we'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself. This should be fine. This is cool right now. I can deal with this. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be the main source of food while I'm training. Just a little bit more training. And then my goal is to just one-shot the entire Dragon Ball story. The OG one, you know what I mean? Like Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. I just want to one-shot that and then get straight onto Dragon Ball Z. And if I survive Dragon Ball Z, then it's Dragon Ball Super time. I'm scared for Super, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared for Super. You tell me I have to fight Beerus? You think Krillin can take Beerus? That's not happening. But I'm not Krillin, that's the thing. I'm not Krillin. If you stay there, just stay there and we'll be cool. I won't need to pummel you. There won't be a need. You see what I mean? I knew this would happen! Listen, the reason why I crashed out is because I didn't want this. And now my... This is crazy, man. This is insane. And look how many. Kanji, make a key attack. It's on the way. Will be key attacks, okay? Just let me get my food situation sorted out. Let me get my farm sorted out. Let me get my training sorted out. And of course, listen, the OGs know about the max wave. Okay, there always has to be the maximum wave. But I'll go get the Kamehameha from Goku first before I make my own custom. I'm getting immersed in this thing, okay? Immersed. Now that my food supply was sorted out, I did nothing but train for the next couple days. At this point, what I wanted was to max out my potential unlock. This pretty much lets me charge up my ki all the way to 100%. After that, I did even more training so I could throw some points into dexterity, strength, and constitution. Listen, I've just been training in Master Roshi's basement, nothing crazy, okay? Here's what the stats look like at this point. Very much heavy on strength and dexterity. That's just because, you know, I'm gonna need as much defense as I can get, and dexterity is exactly what I need for defense. Strength is just so I can still do a pretty good amount of damage. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much damage you can take. If you do 0 damage to the enemy, eventually one of you is gonna fall. And you don't want that to be you, okay? That's kind of the thought process going into these. That's why I upgraded these to the point where they're at. Constitution, my health is sitting at 1,500. I don't think I need more health than that at this point. And then I upgraded Spirit a bit just to help me hold on to more ki power. This is just basically the amount of ki you can hold, and then willpower I didn't really upgrade, but this is the amount of damage that your ki does, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, ki pool, ki power, exactly. But there's one more thing that needs to be done, okay? Just before I get into combat in the story, I need to learn the Kamehameha. Kamehameha? What the flip is that? The Kamehameha from Goku. Am I procrastinating? Maybe, but you'll never know. What is this inconspicuous menu that I keep opening up? Let's go do this thing. Of course, before we do that, let's go get another sensu bean. So I'm gonna have 4 sensu beans total for this fight. So if anyone wants to say, oh, he's spamming sensu beans, I am doing the sensu beans the legit way. The game has them set automatically to come back every day. Usually, I would collect about 5 at a time. So every day I would get 5 sensu beans. They used to call me sensu bean guy. Now it's a 1 a day, so I actually need to think about collecting sensu. You know, I'm not gonna... just forget I said anything. Let's go get the sensu bean. Thank you, my good man. That's 4 sensu beans. I might be speaking too soon, but I think 4 sensu beans is everything that I'm gonna need to survive this, okay? 4 sensu beans is everything I'm gonna need. Now, I didn't actually mark Goku's house, so I don't... I know it showed up on the map, but I just can't remember... Oh, there. Okay. Thank goodness for high detail maps, you know what I mean? Alright, Goku. Teach me the Kamehameha. Learn key techniques. So I just need 684 TP, no mind. Okay, so I learn the Kamehameha, and I learn this basic key blast. Okay, that's the plan. After getting every key attack that I needed from Goku, I was finally ready for my first real story fight. Yamcha appears out of nowhere and attacks you. Defeat him. Okay, so my first opponent is Yamcha. Okay, let's do this thing. Don't panic. How much damage? Easy. Okay, so we did a good chunk. That worries me because that was Yamcha. Now, you know, it's Yamcha, you know, when he's still trained, so he's still pretty strong, but it scares me. Okay? After traveling for some time, you spot 3 people who are interested in stealing the Dragon Balls from others. Defeat them. Here we go. So let's peel off on the gang, get 1 shot. And at this point you might be thinking, oh, you're not too OP for the Dragon Ball story? Maybe. But listen, keep in mind what I have to go up against pretty soon. We're talking the likes of the Saiyans, so it's gonna be Vegeta and Nappa. Majin Buu, even pushing them aside. Beerus, Whis, and then the Tournament of Power, if I even make it to that point. So the OP is good at this point. They bring on powerful robots to defeat you, so now they're in their little mechs. Pack it up. Now they've combined their mechs to try and defeat me. It doesn't work. Okay? It's not gonna work. Oh, Dragon Ball. But I'm gonna keep this gi in case my gi gets destroyed, which it usually does. Roshi announces that a tournament was announced and he suggests you enter. Now it's time for the tournament saga. You and many other fighters have managed to enter the finals of the tournament. Defeat your first opponent, and that's gonna be Bacterian. Bacterian, I hope you're 1 shot. Thank goodness. Now I need to defeat Yamcha again. Let's see, Yamcha, do you do more damage? Do something. That's what I figured. The final match, myself versus Jackie Chan. It's Master Roshi, but he's Jackie Chan, you get what I mean? Just pack it up. Whoa, okay, that took... Okay, that took 2 hits. The finals part 2, eliminate Jackie Chan again. Come on, why are you stepping back? Look at you backpedaling. Now we've entered the Red Ribbon Saga. After winning the tournament, the Red Ribbon Army had started to make their move. They are interested in gathering the Dragon Balls. Be sure to look out for them. My first opponent is Colonel Silver. Okay, that's a little bit more damage than whatever it was. Oh, okay, no, it's not really. Just pack it up. A giant person comes out to face you. Be prepared. Defeat Major Metallitron. Major Metallitron, more like Major Buns. A ninja tried to take you out by surprise. He's most likely searching for the Dragon Balls as well. Defeat Ninja Murasakai. Alright, my bro. How much damage do you do? Pathetic. An advanced android has been released with the intention of taking you out. Defeat Android 8. Are you gonna give me a challenge or... Okay, more damage. But 2 hits to eliminate. You were caught in a trap, which released a giant creature. Let's hope that it's friendly. It isn't. Eliminate Bion. Look at this guy. Bion, what do you do, bro? You know what I think about you, Bion? I can't even say because if I speak... A general tried to catch you off guard. Defeat General White. General White, what do you do? Let's see. Pack it up. It's over. It's over. A different general came to take you out. This one seems much more powerful. We'll see. We'll see if General Blue is any different to General White. 1, 2. Okay, he took 3 hits. That's okay. Good for him. But he's gone now. General Blue was taken out easily by someone who seems to be from their side. Defeat Mercenary Tao. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Whoa. Eat some beef. Eat some beef. I'm gonna beef it up. Whoa, did I get a sword? Yeah, it's over. I got a katana. Where's he at? Where did he... Take it easy, don't fly though, okay? I know you can't fly, don't ever... That scared me, bro. I'm gonna keep the sword just because, like I said, weapons are pretty useful at this point. Just because I'm playing as a human, I need as much damage buff as I can get. Mercenary Tao almost ended my run. It's okay though, because my next opponent is the Red Ribbon Army soldiers, a lot of them. Red Ribbon Army must be taken out as soon as possible. They are too much of a threat to the world. Okay, and now I'm scared. Here's what I'm scared of. I know that they all spawn with a bunch of rocket launchers. Let's just hope they don't do too much damage, okay? I have sensu beans, I have beefs. That's pork, and I said beef it up. And I said beef it up. I mean, I should have said pork it up, but that's suspicious. That sounds suspicious. I'm gonna just say beef it up every time I eat any kind of meat. Here we go. There's a lot of them. But the key is to not panic. They're just people. And so am I, but like I control key, you know what I mean? Take it easy. Oh, that's a creeper. I thought I thought that was a finishing move. Here we go. Creeper, do the hard work for me. Thank you very much, my good man. A lot of creepers in this. See what I mean by the rocket launchers? They're nothing to scoff at. Eat this. Tell me, you like a sword? You look like a guy who likes a sword here. It's time for the final fight. Staff Officer Black has taken out their leader and is now trying his best to take you out. Eliminate Staff Officer Black, Mecha. Officer, whoa, that's a lot of damage. Okay, hold on. Beef it up. Beef it up. Alright, Staff Officer, it's just you and me. Remember, perishing is not an option at this point. Fortune Teller Baba Saga. After the defeat of the RR army, another world tournament was announced. Be sure to gather the Dragon Balls and train beforehand. In order to gain access to a Dragon Ball, you have to defeat Fortune Teller Baba's fighters, starting with Fangs the Vampire. Alright, I'm scared. And I'll explain to myself why I'm scared. To you. Not myself. That was... weird. I meant you to explain to you, not me. Get away from me. My fear at this point is just the damage that these guys are about to do, okay? The Red Ribbon Army came in guns blazing, or rocket launchers blazing. Who knows what those massive... It's rocket launchers, okay? I almost perished. You see what my health was? 700 and something with that much defense? Terrifying. Fingers crossed that these goofy type characters don't do too much damage. Okay? Very goofy type characters. You're about to see what I'm... Very goofy type characters. I'm gonna make sure I'm at full power. I'm saving the sensu beans. I'm gonna do my best to save the sensu beans as much as possible. I have my sword. Let's do this. No point in being scared. Eliminate Fangs the Vampire. Okay. Alright, he's boxing pretty good, but not enough damage. He's out of here. Noon seems to be here, or is it? Eliminate See-Through the Invisible Man. See what I mean by goofy type characters? Like, I can't see this guy. Eliminate Bandages the Mummy. Bandages, what do you do? Some pretty good damage, so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to eliminate you. See what I mean? It's getting dangerous. I'm not gonna be able to handle Vegeta and Nappa in this state. Eliminate Spike the Devil. Here we go. Spike, how much damage do you do? Yeah, you're scary. Pack it up. I like how I'm evaluating their damage as if I'm gonna let them survive if they do less damage. That's not gonna happen. Eliminate Grandpa Gohan. Grandpa Gohan, listen, I wanna go easy on you, but you're like zombified, bro, so this is... You took way too much damage. Okay. Poke it up. I'm poking it up right now as we speak. Do I finish this last piece of pork or do I save it for the next combatant? Did I get a tree? Oh, 4 Dragon Balls too. That's really good. I like that because one thing I didn't mention, I also have it set that only 1 Dragon Ball spawns every 5 days. Crazy. Typically, I usually have it that the maximum number of Dragon Balls that can spawn pretty much on a daily basis around the player, right? So there's always Dragon Balls for me to pick up. Now they only spawn in every 5 days. Which kind of I don't know why I ever... Was I cheesing the game? I might have been cheesing the game. It's just... Here we go. It's time for your second tournament. The fighters have gathered and it is time to start. My first opponent is Yamcha. Kanji, cut that little bit out, okay? Here we go, sword time. Yamcha? Okay, that's way more damage. Oh, okay. Listen, I don't want to cause panic on anyone, but this is getting serious. Your first final match of the tournament. Eliminate Chaozu. You're one hit, bro. Just be honest with me. Your second final match of the tournament. Eliminate Krillin. Ooh, okay, Senzu Bean on hand. Let's see. How much damage? I shouldn't have tested. I shouldn't have tested. I'm good. Wait, is that... That's the power pole. Wait, let's compare damage. 14 damage. Okay, it does the same amount of damage. The sword looks cooler, but the power pole kind of just looks like a red stick. But just wait a minute, watch this. You did not see this coming. But I'm not done. Watch this. Bro, isn't that cool? Come on, bro. I'm definitely gonna incorporate some type of sky base because of the power pole. If I don't lose it, I typically do lose the power pole. I'm gonna die. Just kidding. That's very cool. Okay, so it does 14. It does the same amount of damage as the sword. I'm gonna bean it up this time. We are gonna have to get more sensu beans. I did not expect for my sensu bean supply to actually start running out while playing this regular story mode. I felt like I was OP, but the amount of damage I'm taking is just insane. Kanji, cut out the voice crack, bro. Do me a solid. The last match of the tournament. Eliminate Tien Shinhan. Okay, I already saw the damage. The tournament is over. As everyone walked away, they found Krillin lying on the ground. He was taken out by someone. He will pay for this. Incredible voice acting, bro. Tambourine was taking out strong fighters from the tournaments. Take him out before this causes more harm to innocent people. Alright, okay. Tambourine, let's do this. Okay, that's way too much damage. Don't panic. Ooh, bean it up. Alright, let's go get some more beans from the bean master himself. The bean guy. The bean connoisseur. That's what I wanted to say, but I forgot the word for a split second. No, don't crash with them. It's okay, I'll get another one. Once I got my bean supply from Karin, I picked a secluded island for my next victims. YouTube, please don't demonetize this video. This is not Epstein Island. First, I had to face Simba. Then after that, Tambourine. And that led to the Piccolo saga. And so obviously my next opponent is King Piccolo. Okay, good, pretty good amount of damage. Okay, impressive. Pretty good amount of defense from King Piccolo, but he's packed up just like everyone else. King Piccolo was not defeated in time and wished to be very young again. Piccolo's new son has taken out Tien. Save him and take out Piccolo. Eliminate Drum. Okay, Drum. It's a lot of knockback, so I'm gonna assume you're doing a lot of damage. He is. And that's a lot of... Okay, bean it up. Ooh, that was close. If Piccolo isn't taken out now, then who knows what might happen next. Defeat King Piccolo. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's a pretty crazy amount of damage. And he can take a lot of hits too. That's... Okay, bean it up. I'm on my last bean. Third tournament announcement. The world is at peace, but everyone is looking forward to the next martial arts tournament. Be sure to use your time to the fullest and train a lot. Meet up with Kami and talk to him. Okay, so it's the third tournament at this point. I need to talk to Kami. Still, everything's going pretty crazily. Actually, let's see how many training points I accumulated. Pretty good amount. Again, I think it makes sense to go for dexterity. Increased defense. As you can see, I don't have a lot of sensu beans to bean it up. It's actually crazy how much I was carried by sensu beans, and I realize that now. The amount of times I should have died and just in this game is many times. Look at me instinctively coming in to get sensu beans. This is not what I came here for. Kami. I've spoken to Kami. I didn't read what he said, but I've spoken to him. Your third tournament is about to start. Make sure to not underestimate your opponents. Tao is back with new tricks up his sleeve. Eliminate cyborg mercenary Tao. Tao, not Teo. I don't know why I say Teo. So I just read it and it's instinctive, and then I say Teo. Ayo and Teo. Okay, I see the fit, Piccolo. Stop asking. Okay, I only have one bean to bean it up with. This fight is gonna be a good way for me to evaluate what exactly I'm dealing with, okay? And if things get too dire, I still have key release, okay? I'm technically not using full power as we speak, right? Let me show you what full power looks like, okay? You're not ready for this. This is full power. This is me putting out every ounce of ki that I have to do as much damage as possible. Let's do that. Of course, it's gonna burn through my ki pretty quickly, but it should increase my defense and my damage, so I can survive these fights. See what I mean? Mercenary Tao is out of here. Tien has gained a lot of power since you've last fought him. Eliminate Tien Shinhan. Alright, here we go. Okay. Don't bean it up just yet. Okay, that took a lot of hits to get Tien Shinhan down. And did you see how much health he got me down to? It seems that he is Piccolo's son. His power is incredible. Eliminate Piccolo. Just okay. Wow, okay. Let's go for let's go for Dex again. It's like the damage that they do is just, it's exponentially, you know what I mean? The increase is exponential, which is, yeah. Okay, this is a problem at this point. I don't have any sensu beans left, but there is an alternative to the sensu beans, and that is dino meat. Now, there's not as much dino meat on Earth as there is on Namek, which we'll get there. Okay, we'll farm dino meat once we start getting to Namek, but I know that dinosaurs can spawn in the dirty stone biome. That guy's not a dinosaur, but I might as well be. I know dinosaurs can spawn in this biome, and it helps because dino meat heals you a pretty good amount, almost, well, not as much as the sensu beans, but it'll heal like half my health. So even just a couple pieces of dino meat can make a massive difference. Like that's also the dino meat that I want right there. So I'm gonna spend some time collecting dino meat at this point. I don't think there's any need to train a little bit. I just need a way to regain my health during these fights. I could train, of course, and increase my health amount, but I don't know. I'm still kind of okay. Is this guy serious? Where's the big steak that this guy drops? There it is. So I'm just gonna collect as many pieces of dino meat as I can, and then it's fight time again. After farming some dino meat for a while, I figured now was the perfect time to build the ultimate training room. It's gonna be connected to the house like an ad room renovation. You can call this training room version 1. I plan to have like a version 2 or version 3, but we'll get there. Okay, it's time to reveal the training room, so get hyped, okay? I'm gonna show you from the outside first. Alright, so this is what I meant by connecting. So this one connects like that. Then there's gonna be another one that connects from the back. That'll be like a storage centered type place. So that's the training room, and then this is what the inside looks like. Be prepared. Ready? Alright, these are punching bags. That's cool. Okay, punching bags. Training rooms need punching bags. Listen, before I say anything else, this is version 1. Okay, version 1 of the training room. Version 2 is gonna be way cooler than this. This is version 1. Version 3 is gonna be unstoppable, but this is version 1. Okay, so take it easy. Guess what this is supposed to be. It's the gravity machine, bro. You know, the one that increases the... Yeah, that's what this is supposed to be. Does it work? No. But there is a working one in the game. Version 1 doesn't work, okay? Take a guess what this is. It's the healing pods. That's what this is. Do they work? No. No? Of course they don't work. But again, this is just version 1, okay? These are the healing pods. You just done training, you're taking some damage, you go in, and we're essentially drowning you to heal you in this training room. As much as I would love to argue the effectiveness of that, this is kind of the cream of the crop of the training room. The training dummies, okay? And these do in fact actually give training points. So if I punch these, you'll see that the game treats them like an entity. I can see my damage numbers, which is good, so I can see how much damage I'm increasing by with my training. But at the same time, I also gain training points. That was not from those couple punches. This is from outside. I was fighting some mobs. Ignore this, okay? Now a couple changes that are gonna happen in version 2. Number 1, this stone is all going to be replaced by a special material only found on Namek. And I can only go to Namek once I defeat Vegeta. I get like a free Saiyan pod, okay? This is going to turn into actual healing pods, like with the green liquid and everything. That's what this is going to become. And then of course this is going to turn into an actual gravity machine that increases the gravity, which is going to make it so that while I'm in the training room, I don't have to use training weights, which is very useful, okay? And then this glass that you see here, that's all going to turn blue. It's going to look insane. But for now, version 1 is going to have to do. The goal with this next just mega training session is to get my defense as high as possible. Nappa and Vegeta are gonna do an insane amount of damage. Again, I need to reiterate, I need to say this again. I don't have the luxury of going into a fight, getting deep fried, and then realizing, oh, I'm not strong enough to win this fight, because once I realize I'm not strong enough to win the fight, it's over, it's done for, I'm finished. So every fight essentially needs to be perfect. That's pretty much how this is gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna get this as high as possible, and this. So I'm gonna be increasing this and this. My damage at this point feels perfect. This is fine. I'm happy with the damage, okay? I've been 2-shotting and 3-shotting enemies, but I've been taking an insane amount of damage. So I'm gonna increase this and increase this equally. So I'm gonna be pretty defense heavy with this build, but that's perfectly fine. And then I'm also gonna increase spirit, which increases the amount of ki I can hold, which I need, because my ki's draining very quickly. And then I'm gonna increase willpower, which will allow my ki attacks to do way more damage. And then during this entire training thing, I'll also train my ki attacks, okay? Oh, never mind, actually, I can't. Wow, okay. Never mind. So the only way I can upgrade them right now is with willpower. If I increase willpower, my ki attack damage increases. And then I'll make my own custom ki attacks pretty soon, but we'll get there. Just, you know, it's training time. And I'm gonna change up the training weights. Alright, Master Roshi's a cool guy. I like his training weight, but it's time to switch it up. And there's only one man's training weight that I need for this insane training montage. The amount of power that I need to gain is insane, and I know exactly the training weight to go for this. Long time no see, big guy. Let me get some training weights. This time around, I'm gonna go for 1,000. Saying I trained for an obscure amount of time is an understatement. I did nothing but train for the next couple days, not only to get my stats up like constitution and dexterity, dexterity, but also unlock some new skills like endurance, which gives a reduction in incoming damage. On top of that, I also unlocked meditation, which allows me to charge my ki bar. 10 days have elapsed since I've started training. Eclipse, 10 days have gone by since I've started training. Here's everything I focused on. There's still some training points left, but again, I didn't really upgrade strength that much like I usually do. I usually go crazy with strength, but I'm going for more of a defense build at this point. Okay, so this is gonna help me negate damage like crazy. Okay, my health, as you can see here, it says body is sitting at 5,000. My will, which is the amount of ki power that I can produce, so how much damage my ki attacks do, is sitting at 200, which is pretty good. Okay, and then the amount of ki I can hold, you can where is it? Max ki is sitting at 15,578. The reason why that's so high is because specifically of ki protection. Ki protection gives you more defense, but you know, as a trade-off, then you lose ki every single time you take damage. So that's why my ki is so high, because if my ki reaches 0, not only will my defense completely drop, but I'll die, right? So I don't want to get punched and lose half my ki. That's bad. I'll lose, I'll die. And you'll notice I didn't really upgrade meditation too much. It's only halfway, because that's only if I'm out in the world and I want to regain my ki. That's what this helps with. And flight, I'll upgrade flight, but let me show you what my flight looks like at this point. Let me show you what it looks like. Oh, and another Dragon Ball. I did find one while I was training, so this is 8 Dragon Balls now. I got the other 6 from the missions, and then these I got while I was training. Every 5 days a Dragon Ball has a chance to spawn, so pretty cool. But anyway, this is what my flight looks like, okay? Which is the reason why I haven't really upgraded flight. Okay, this is cool. The speed isn't bad if I boost, but if I actually like use the boost, look how quickly I go, and look how slowly my ki drains. So upgrading flight isn't really something I'm thinking about at this point. There's no need to use instant transmission. There's no need to upgrade my flight. Everything is tip top. And then of course this is the training room that got me there. Okay, I love this design. I've never did that. This is a cool design. Okay, and of course the main make or break thing is going to be the sensu beans, and I've got 11 sensu beans in total. Again, I only get one every single day, so here they are. 11 sensu beans in total. There's no way that I lose. Anyway, there's no more time to procrastinate. It's time to fight this Cyberman. Listen, I don't want to stress anyone out, but the next fight being Cyberman means we've entered the Saiyan saga. Okay, my defense should be completely unbreakable. If my ki runs out, I can always pop a sensu bean. I can eat some bread to bring my ki back. The amount of training that I've done should carry me past the Android saga. That's how I see it. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's charge up. I know I'm at 100%. I just want to do this because it looks cool. Okay, it builds suspense. Guys, I'm scared. I took a screenshot by accident. Here we go. Just 6 Cybermen. How much damage am I taking? Almost nothing. Okay, but they aren't taking that much damage either. It's okay. My defense is insane. Hold on, guys. Take it easy. It's over. Alright, that's one. Hold on a second. That's another one. Key attack time. Eat this. There we go. Can you guys not intervene? Alright, I'm gonna hit you with a Kamehameha. Don't say I didn't warn you. Pack him up. You know what? This was fantastic. This was fantastic. I'll tell you why. My health didn't go below 4,000. Not even close. Oh, but your damage was low. I was in the same fights. I saw that, bro. You know what I do about that? The training points I gained, I just increased strength. But the fact that I took almost no damage from them and didn't even need to hover over my sensu bean is massive. I'm going on to the next fight. I'm ready for this. I've been training for so long. This may... Oh, Raditz has arrived on Earth looking for his brother, who's sent here as a baby. So let's go eliminate Raditz. I want to fight Raditz during the daytime. I want to see his face as he cowers in fear when I hit him with my special finishing move. I don't have one, but I'll make one up pretty soon by the time I fight Raditz. I'm gonna fight him right here in the plains somewhere. I usually have like a fight zone, right? I usually do have a fight zone in these things. A place where I fight so that I don't destroy my house. So next order of business before I fight Raditz is to find the fight zone. I'm gonna make a bed just to speed this up because it's not like I'm gonna train, you know, during the night. I just want to fight Raditz, so I'm gonna make a bed. Because the thing is, if the fight zone is close to the house gets destroyed every single time. I don't want to go through that again. Building the same house 8 times because I keep fighting people close to my living area. That's dumb. That's dumb. Okay, let's pick out the fight zone. It's gonna have to be, as long as the house is out of render, wherever that might be, I should be good. It's gotta be like a cool place that has kind of like a cool vista to it, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong down below, but vista means like a view, right? Pretty sure that's what it means. If I'm wrong, just roast me about it. I think this will do. I think this is fine for now. Typically, it's usually a much more massive area, but it'll get destroyed over time. It'll look like a fight zone, trust me. Alright, there we go. Fight zone. Okay, Raditz. I'm just warming up for a second. I'm ready for this. It's so over for this Raditz guy. Let's do this thing. I'm fully powered up. Fight time. Get hyped. How much damage do you do? Go ahead. Oh, he doesn't attack unless you attack him. Okay, let's see how much damage I do. Okay, and how much damage does he do? Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. But he's packed up. It's easy. Easy. I don't know, maybe it's because there was a lot of Cybermen, but I feel like it was weaker than them. Now I have to gather cooked dinosaur meat. Right, as just said, there are 2 more Saiyans coming after him, and they're much more terrifying than he is. Again, I still don't think there's a need to train for those fights. I think I'm pretty well trained up at this point. I should get to the Android Saga with the ease. Okay, unless Goku unless Vegeta and Nappa come in with some type of different moves and completely flatten me and win 0.5 seconds, I should be good. Okay, after I eliminate the Cybermen, I'm gonna cook this dino meat, and then that should be this mission done. Here we go. Now, there's a good amount of them, so... There's a good amount of them. I do wish I had like a wide-ranging attack at this point. Because this is way too many Cybermen at the same time, but it's fine. This is easy. Alright, hold on. What's the key? I'm gonna sensu beam for my key. The sensu... Okay, no, it did hit. I only used the sensu beam for my key, okay? It was running low, and I didn't want to risk the, you know... But otherwise, my health isn't... As long as if my key's high enough, my health typically doesn't really take that much of a hit. Easy. After cooking up that dino meat and completing that mission, it was time to plan for the fight against Vegeta and Nappa. Don't panic, but this might go incredibly badly. Plan time. Here's what's gonna happen. There's a slight chance that I do this and the punches just do so much damage that it drains my ki way too quickly. It drains my health way too quickly. Get away from me. It drains my health way too quickly and I do way too little damage to make it worth it to stay in the fight. Now I have a couple options awarded to me, okay? Either I stay in the fight and I just burn through my sensu beans, which isn't a good idea because of the fact that it takes so long to accumulate these things. Okay, it's always best I save as many as I can throughout the different sagas so that I can have as many as possible for Dragon Ball Super and everything after, right? And then of course the final boss is gonna be Broly. I think I'm gonna go for the fleeing. I'm gonna try and flee, but we'll see. No point in procrastinating at this point. Is it both of them at the same time? It's kind of, it seems to be telling me that, but okay, my defense is good. Let's go. I'm gonna start this in the air, okay? I did just get punched, and you know what? It wasn't bad. I'm gonna lock onto Nappa. Hopefully no key attacks hit me. Okay, Nappa's easy. Nappa's easy. I'm gonna finish him off with him. Yeah, 2 can play that game. 2 can play that game. Charge it up a little bit. Okay, let's make it a Kamehameha.
Kamehameha!
It's okay. My defense is still good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I just messed up a Kamehameha. We have Vegeta over there. Just gonna lock on. Okay, that was a little bit more damage. I could tell by my ki going down, but it's okay. Easy. Come on. Now Vegeta, just for the fun of it. Just to flex the fact that I've trained far beyond than anything you can hope to, you know, reach. Now, did he drop the pod? Oh, I'm gonna get it when I... There we go. So from what I can tell, there's not going to be much need for training for a very long time. For a very long time. I'm hoping it stays like that. But I'm not even going to waste any time. Next destination is Namek. I'm going to land this thing somewhere safe so I don't lose track of where it is. Alright, there we go. You have no idea how much I miss Namek, bro. Not only is there a bunch of Namekians expected were on Namek, but there's also an abundance of dino meat, okay? An absolute abundance of dino meat. The reason why that's significant is because dino meat, like I've already explained, is a good substitute for when you don't have sensu beans. So it's a pretty good idea to collect as much dino meat as possible. And of course, at this point, I have to face Frieza's soldiers. But before we do that, okay, I'm gonna collect some dino meat. Okay, I'm gonna go on a dino meat collecting spree, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. Let's just charge up before I make the mistake of initiating the fight at 0 energy charge. Don't look now, but it's fight time. And if I remember correctly, there's a lot of them. There's a good amount of them. Here we go. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Guys, you ever heard that it's fight time? Oh, my key sense is not on. My key sense. There we go. Alright, so the key is to target one guy at a time. Otherwise, I'm gonna spread my damage. There we go. You guys still want to keep fighting, or do we end the fight now? You want to keep going? Okay, that's another one of your big combatants that's gone now. So I'm gonna ask this again. Do you guys want to keep going or do we end this now? No? Who's this that has like a low health right here? What's your name? Jerry? Larry? Pack it up. Edward? Pack it up, bro. Da Vinci? Pack it up. Okay, my key's starting to... Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Guy at the back, just stand still for a second. Whatever, man. It's over. Okay, that fight went as expected. It went as expected. That's how I expected that. Let's go a little bit more strength. But so far, my training has paid off so much. I don't think my training's ever paid off more than in this moment. In these moments, in these fights, my training has paid off so much. I'm unrecognizable. My next opponent is Kui. What is this? Stronger than me? No way. There is no one stronger. Kui, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Don't ever, and I mean don't ever. Oh, wait, he's... Okay, my key was going down pretty quickly there. I didn't panic, by the way. That was the next guy is the Doria. If you dare, I'm here. I'm the strongest. Do you wanna, would you stake your toes on that or no? Alright, hold on. Easy. I mean, I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, they're getting wiped. You ever get wiped? They're getting wiped so much you would think this is someone's buns. Get it, buns? Toilet, take a dump one. Okay, sorry. I'll never make a joke on that caliber again. Oh shucks, I got a Namek Dragon Ball. Okay, I forgot there's different Dragon Balls in this. I forgot that. My next opponent is Zarbon. It looks like Zarbon must fight or be killed by Frieza. Well, he'll be killed anyway if he's in your way. Look at how the narrator is just glazing me. Let's do this thing. Zarbon, how much damage you do, bro? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Do you take any damage, or do I need to be concerned? Here's one thing I need to keep in mind. If my key up there goes to about 0, the situation is a deep fried. It's over. I'm Rakum. I'm Berda. I'm Jace. I'm Galdo. I'm Captain Ginyu. All of us together, we are the Doodoo Force. Okay. Let's start this in levitation. Okay. A lot of people say when you levitate, you're stronger. Let's test that. Okay, so you're the first guy who's gonna engage in combat. You sure? Good damage. I'm just kidding. I do that to get you hyped and then send you to the cleaners. Alright, you're next. Okay. Oh, good defense. Good defense. I'm proud of this. This makes me happy. You know what I'm gonna do for you though? I'm gonna do something special just for you. Actually, I can't. My key's gonna run out. So you're gonna have to just eat my punches too. Alright, hold on. Are they both coming at me at the same time? Okay, wait a minute. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Oh boy, okay. Just pop a sensu bean, it's okay. I don't know why this happened. Hello, can you disengage? Never do that again. Oh, lock on, it's okay, I don't need to lock on right now. Okay, I'm not locking on because I don't want to. Okay. I don't want to be too far away from this guy because he's gonna despawn. And then it's gonna make me redo the entire thing. How much damage do you do? Pathetic. You know what's crazy? No one has gotten me below 4,000 at this point. No one. Are you gonna do it? You might be the first one. No, you won't. And then if it isn't the captain, last one left of the ragtag team. Pack it up. Okay, stepping back. Okay, there's some thought to your AI brain. But the thing is, at the end of the day, this is gonna end one way and one way. Whoa. Key is vanishing. Key is vanishing. Key is vanishing. Okay. My key vanished for a second. My key was getting drained for a second, but I'm okay. Strength is gonna need an upgrade. I'm gonna need to upgrade strength. Okay, it says kill Frieza. It says eliminate Frieza. What I'm curious to find out, I'm not curious actually. Now that I think about it, because dying is a one-time thing in this. I can't come back. I think it's time to unlock my first transformation. Am I a coward? Maybe, but I also kind of want to see just how much stronger I'll get if I get this. Human potential. Even if we get it to level 1, bro. Level 1. I'm cool with that. Let's leave Namek. Now, because of the extensive training that I have already undergone, should not take a second to get the superhuman form at level 1. Should not take even a brief moment. Let's just say it took way longer than just a brief moment. I've already mentioned that my transformation multipliers aren't going to be as substantial as the Saiyans, but the transformation should still make a massive difference. So I did nothing but train for the next 10 days. Here we go. Ascension. Okay, so I get wide. That's cool. I like getting one. So this form is called buffed, and I know this is green. Is that green because of the Broly effect or the legendary effect? I don't think so, because these stats aren't green. You can usually tell. So this is the first state of my ascension. Absolutely massive. It's insane. But now let's see how much damage I do. So I went from doing it doubled my damage at level 1. It doubled my damage at level 1. My damage got doubled at level 1. Now I'm gonna take a guess and check it. Look at the top. It's not eating any ki almost, just because of the fact that I leveled up my ki pool so much. Everything that I've been doing in terms of training has led up to this moment. Power down. There's only one thing left at this point. I need to confront Frieza. I was gonna use the power pole in combat. I don't think I'm gonna need that anymore. Transformation almost doubles my damage. This entire fight will be done in my buffed state. Absolute madness. You ever been this wide before? Here we go. Okay, there's Frieza right there. I'm gonna lock on. Punch him a couple times. Okay, damage is good. Damage taken? Not bad. Okay, do you see how much of a chunk he took of my ki? He didn't even get a chance to transform. You see what that said there? It said, if only I transformed, this would have turned out differently. He didn't even get a chance to transform. He couldn't even transform. He got one shot. I think I'm flying straight to Dragon Ball Super. Of course, there's still way more opponents to take out. Isn't Frieza dead? You sensed a large ki presence heading straight to Earth. It can't be. It's him. Okay, I'm gonna need like a... Just far away from my house. It really is the only thing I need. Far away from my house. Okay, I'd like to keep that humble abode humble. And a building. Okay, this should be far enough. That's a waste of a sensu bean, but I didn't have a choice. Still in my freaking wide state. Dude, I'm huge right now. But let's do this. A bunch of Frieza soldiers. I can take them. Being in my buff state is a little bit overkill for these guys. But this is what they signed up for. So they should be happy. If they survive, they might get a raise. Pack it up. Okay. Good ki attack, guy. First ki attack to actually do some environmental damage. I'm terrified. That almost got me. Frieza is more powerful than before, and now he is here with his dad. Eliminate Mecha Frieza and King Cold. Okay, I'm scared of King Cold, but Frieza should be a breeze. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I get it. Frieza, I get it. Okay, he's chunking my... Okay. Whoa. How do we go from completely overpowering everyone to whatever this is? Okay. Oh, my health is really going down too. Okay. Save sensu beans. Save sensu beans. Save sensu beans! Don't let King Cold despawn. Okay, I'm scared of King Cold. Why did that activate? Please come back. Before he's... Did I get my... Can I get my... Oh, my space pod. There it is. I'm like a guy looking for a coin in the middle of a fight. Okay. Pretty good damage. I feel like Frieza did more though. Is that me? Frieza did more. Okay. I'm gonna take those training points. I'm gonna put them into Constitution. Kami looks like he wants to tell you something very important. Talk to Kami. We're getting close to the Android Saga. We're getting very close to the Android Saga. As things stand, I'm starting to take a significant amount of damage. The next step, I think, at this point is to upgrade my superhuman form so I can go beyond buffed state, and then after that will be to create the maximum wave. This is essentially my own version of the Kamehameha. You know, it's like a ki attack that I create to do an absolute devastating amount of damage. And I realize now that my ki isn't really holding up anymore. This is terrible. It seems something more terrifying than Frieza will come in the near future. Could you look at something for me? It's a dirty stone biome. It's already time to fight the androids. Before I engage in this fight, I'm gonna upgrade my superhuman state to level 5. Level 5 is the plan. And then once it hits level 5, it's fight time. There's really nothing else to go with beyond that. It's fight time. But before we go on with anything else, let's see what Shenron has to say. Gathered all the Dragon Balls, now it's about time to make my wish.
You have awakened the dragon, and so you will be granted one wish. What is your desire?
Alright, Shenron, I think the best use for my sensu beans, I mean for my wishes, we could get 3 diamonds. That's completely useless. 3 tech to tier 1, I got a free Dragon Raider, so that doesn't do anything. 5 Warena Crystal. I think I need this to make the gravity machine. I need catching shards. I actually don't know. I could change aura color, I could get like Janemba essence. I'm gonna get the 3 sensu beans for now. But I think I also need to start looking for Dragon Balls, right? 1 Dragon Ball has a chance to spawn every 5 days, I just remember. Not every day, every 5 days. It'll be a minimum of 1 around the player. So I need to start collecting these like a madman. Okay, it's not telling me what the gravity machine needs, so I don't know how exactly I'm gonna get it. Actually, I know exactly how I'm gonna get it. I know exactly how I'm gonna get the gravity machine. I know exactly how I'm gonna get the healing pods. These are things that I cannot craft, by the way. Keep that in mind. They are things that I cannot craft. I know exactly how I'm gonna get them. You might be wondering, Kanji, how are you gonna get these uncraftable items? The same way I'm gonna get Kaioken. It'll be explained in due time, but for now, I don't know why I stepped outside to give that speed. I'm gonna train to upgrade my human potential. Now, take a guess how long the training took. If you guessed a millennium, you'd be correct. Like I said, this was to get my human potential to level 5. I also made sure to collect my daily sensu bean so I don't end up with 0 in the next fight. Once I was done, I cooked up some dino meat. Then, it was fight time. Let's head to the fight zone. I don't think I have to be anywhere specific to fight the... Do I? Or just let me fight them anyway. Okay, so I can finally use the fight zone. I know it's dark, so we can't really see the androids getting pummeled, but this is it right now. I'm gonna keep all the sensu beans. I'll keep them close, I just don't want to waste them. But I'm gonna want some dino meat just to get my ki to max out. And then let's go into the buff state. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Right, both of them at the same time. Android 19 and Android 20. Let's see how much damage I do. Okay, it's not... Oh, I take so much damage. Okay. I take so much damage. Okay, at this point, it's time for me to think about everything I do. Go in for punches. Come on. Alright, step back. And then just... Is this the Kamehameha? Please let this be the Kamehameha.
Kamehameha!
Okay, the damage is good. The damage is good. I'm gonna charge it up. I don't know why that didn't let me hold it there for a second, but okay. Alright, hold on. Let's just heal up. Just knock out one of them. Okay, my key's running out. Yeah, here we go. This is when I start just burning through sensu beats. Nice punches, but it's over. Kamehameha again. I wonder why I can't hold them. Is that... Okay, one more hit and I'm dead. I'm good. It's just the jump in power level from... Oh, I'm completely steamrolling these guys to kill the androids. Eat this. So, I don't know. This is bad. That 20 guy got away. He told you something about Android 17 and 18. He said that they are way stronger than he was. I'm scared, bro. Go to Dimension Time Chamber. I almost said chamber. I in fact did say chamber. That's what I said. Okay, it wants me to go into the hyperbolic time chamber. I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable. Let me go to the time chamber and spend some time training. This is insane. Like the amount of damage I'm taking. Nah, bro, come on. Cut me some silla. I don't know what stats to focus on though because I thought I was OP for a second, and then I got into this fight and it's like, no, you're not OP. We don't know who you are. I think instead of stepping in and then stepping out and going to the next fight, I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm just gonna step in and step out and go do the next fight. I do plan on doing some training in the hyperbolic time chamber. Of course I do. Okay, there's no way around that. But first I do want to upgrade the training room to V2, and that's where I'm gonna spend most of my time training. But let's do some training in here just for a second. Okay, a day out there is equivalent for a year in here, or a year in here is equivalent to a day out there. So when a year passes in here, it's only a day out there. Let's do some training. I do in fact have the training weight on. Please don't complain about that in the comments. But it's go time. So here's my plan while I do this just minuscule training, okay? I'm gonna do a little bit of training in here, then I'm gonna step out, and it's time to upgrade the training room to version 2. Okay, that means actual healing pods, an actual gravity machine, and I'm gonna change the palette of the stone. Okay, the stone looks kind of ugly right now. I'm gonna change the stone palette. I guess the damage I do is good. Damage I do is good. Like, that's not the problem. The problem is the damage I take. But we'll go for Dex or Constitution. I'll go for Dex with these training points. Okay, and then let's go see what skills that I might be missing that might actually make a difference in these incoming fights. I know there's stuff like Ki Infuse, like this. I don't know why I got that. I forgot what it does. I think Ki Infuse, this skill is Ki Infuse allows to infuse ki into projectiles, thus increasing their damage. Each upgrade gives into projectiles. I think it means weapons. I think projectiles is wrong there. I think you can infuse weapons with ki. I think that's what that means. Yeah, get this out of here. I don't want this. I'm gonna use weapons, but the reason why I deleted that is because what I want is Ki Fist. Oh, do I want Ki Infusion? Oh, bro, I don't know. Let's go Ki Fist. But anyway, the reason why I want Ki Fist instead of Ki Infuse is just because Ki Fist I can just immediately use my hands and get more damage. But that means that I'm gonna have to upgrade my ki a bit more, because it means I'm gonna be taking ki while taking damage and also burning ki while doing damage. That's pretty bad. What other skills can I get? Let's see. Let's jump, fly. I have all of these. Okay, I have pretty much every skill that I need in the game. So let's head home, make some upgrades to the training room, and then I'll explain after why the training. I'll explain, okay? There's gonna be a lot to be explained, I'll tell you that now. It's gonna be, just take it easy on me down below, okay? I don't have a choice. I went over to Namek to get some materials for my training room upgrades. The goal was to make it look like a capsule core training room, and once that was done, I did nothing but train so I could upgrade the amount of ki I can hold. Let's just say the last thing I need is my ki to hit 0 mid-combat. Okay, anyway, here's the situation. My maximum ki is sitting at 21,000. Okay, maximum ki sitting at 21,000, health is sitting at 5,040. My human potential transformation is sitting at level 4. I think all of that is good, except I think, no, not all of it. The amount of ki that I have is bad. Because every time I punch, it eats ki. Every time I take damage, it eats ki. So here's the next step in the operation. Here's the next step. I need to create 2 key moves. One of them is going to be to increase my training efficiency, and then the other is going to be my finishing move. I'll have 2 finishing moves. Okay, one of them, I'm going to make it is it explosion? I think it's explosion is what it's called. So I'll get to what this is gonna do in a second. It's pretty weak in terms of like doing damage to enemies, but for training, I'll call it the zone. That's gonna make sense. Just take it easy. And then I'll give it maximum ki power effect. So this affects whether it affects the environment or not. So I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna make it white because it's not really an attack, except okay, that's one. The other one is gonna be a classic. If you've been here before, you know exactly what this is. The maximum wave. For short, you can call it the max wave. So this is, oh my goodness, I hate when I do this. Why did it do that? It changes the name when you, whatever, to make it a wave. There we go. I'll just call it the max wave. I'm doing too much. I'll just call it the max wave. Speed, incredibly quick. Type is wave, that's good. Max damage that it lets me do. Effect, no. The color, I'll make it a light orange, which is typically what I do. I'll make it a light orange, except. Okay, now the benefit of these key attacks is that I can upgrade them over time. You see these? When I have enough, so every time I use these, I gain points and I can choose whether I want to upgrade damage increase, you know, energy cost reduction, cost time reduction, cooldown. This is pretty cool. It adds another layer of like upgrades to do with the, you know. But anyway, this explosion attack exists for one thing only. There it is. Now let's look at the training points. But I don't know what I got distracted. It's already nighttime. I got distracted. Anyway, this is what I was saying. Okay, you see my training points? They're sitting at 43. Watch this. Don't be too surprised. Okay, watch this. This move is perfect for training. So it'll do a radius, and then typically I don't have to charge it to the maximum, but I'm just gonna charge it to the maximum. And you see how it's doing damage? You see how many times it's hitting the training dummies? Alright, let's try that again. That was just like a flip. The flip is happening. It did damage because I got upgrades for the thing. Let's go cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. Let's try that again. Yeah, my ultimate training method might be patched. Is there someone watching these and then patching everything I do? Because this is patched. Let's see. It's like the initial hit will... Bro. Let's see. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm locked on. Training points, 265. I promise you I'm not even lying to you. This used to be the most peak method of training. Yeah, this is insane. Forget I said anything. What a waste of... What a waste. What a waste. Man, unlearn this, man. I don't want this. Let's create my actual finishing move. This one's gonna be... It's gonna be a large blast. I'm pretty sure that's like a spirit bomb type of thing. If I'm not wrong. We'll see. Speed incredibly quick. Maximum damage. No effect. Color's gonna be light orange. Not even light orange. Make that thing orange. I'm gonna call it the final bomb. Just to lay down the situation again, my plan at this point was to use the skills Key Defense and Key Fist. They're both pretty self-explanatory, but basically Key Fist increases my damage at the cost of Key, and Key Defense does the same thing except with my defense. Of course, the outcome of this is that my Ki gets drained insanely quickly. So during this training session, I only trained my Ki gauge. Take a look at this. More than enough, bro. Unlock onto this thing. The flip. Can I get a face? Can I get a face cam? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't have it in me to train anymore. 24,000 Ki should be enough. I think I'm supposed to choose between Ki Defense, like Ki Protection, and Ki Fist. I'm supposed to choose between them. I'm not supposed to try and, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go for Ki Protection on, Ki Fist off. One reason and one reason only. Ki Fist takes way more Ki than Ki Protection does, and I feel like in terms of the amount of damage I do with my fists, my hands, it's perfectly fine at this point. There's no need to increase my punch damage strength. I'm okay. I'm fine in that regard. If something happens and I need to increase that strength, then I'll just max out my transformation. Because remember, I'm not at max power yet. I'm not even close to my peak. Okay, I haven't peaked. I'm not training anymore, bro. Call me lazy. I don't care. Oh, he's too lazy to train. Okay, should we weep about that or? Okay, so here's the plan. As you know, My next combat mission is against the Android 18. I like saying the in front of stuff, makes it sound cool now. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, let's take a nap so that it's just daytime. And I think before anything else goes on, before anything takes place, the best move right now is to get sensu beans. I mean, not sensu beans, to just farm some dino meat. Again, sensu beans are kind of a rare commodity. They're not that rare. It's just if I forget to collect them, you know how that goes. I'm kind of saving my sensu beans for everything super, everything Dragon Ball Super. But at this point, just get some dino meat. Let's head to the fight zone for this one. I'm scared, bro. These are androids, and I'm like, it's like Krillin. You know what I mean? Shout out to Krillin, though. Okay, let me enter my wide state. Here we go. This is peak human right here. Okay, all right, so it's only Android 18. Okay, it gives me time to like lock on and collect myself. Let's start this over the slab on the. Eat that. Oh, I forgot to. I can't see how much. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. Key sensors back up. Okay, grab a sensu bean right now. Can I do a little bit of damage? I'm taking way more damage than I... Okay. I'm gonna have to block some attacks, yeah. Eat some dino meat. Oh! That was close. Oh my... I pop a sensu bean. Pop! Listen, bro, let's have an honest conversation here. Let's just have an honest conversation, okay? Here's the answer to the question in the title. No. No. That sucks because I really just died because of the sensu bean timer. Oh, there's like a healing timer that you have that you need to keep up with if you don't. And she was, dude, what did I do? She was done for, pretty much. She was done for. This is gonna be a short video, I'll tell you that. This thing's short. How long was it? 5 minutes? Listen, I know what you're thinking. Kanji, why did you waste my time with this? Why did you waste my time with this? Okay, this is one of a series. It's not a series, but it's a series. I don't know what that means, but here's what it is. Okay, let's just say the next video. Can Goku beat Terraria's most difficult mod? I forget the name of it. Is it Calamity? It's Calamity, something like that. It's called something like that. Okay, and I promise you on my life, I'll put my life on it. I'm not gonna fumble 5 minutes in with that one. I won't fumble 5 minutes in. I'm gonna beat every single boss. That is a promise, I swear. Okay, if I'm lying, then you can cut off my left toe. Okay, no, get pranked though. No, I'm just joking. It's not a prank. Listen. I can't cheese this. Okay, I got eliminated really very quickly. That sucks. Okay. By the way, for those of you curious as to what the maximum transformation for the human being looks like, it just keeps getting wider. No, I don't know. I don't know if it keeps... It's just wideness, okay? If I'm not wrong, it just kind of maxes out right there. And then there's no improvement from that. It's very underwhelming. Not underwhelming. It can make sense. They're human beings. They're not Saiyans. But listen, okay? The next one, I'm gonna beat every boss in that Terraria mod as Goku. I'm gonna do it. And there's nothing that can stop me. Now, you might be wondering what's after that. After that, I'm gonna beat every single boss in solo leveling as Son, the main character. Every single dungeon and every single boss at the end of that dungeon. Okay, listen, if at any second you enjoyed this video and you had a good time, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. You never have to, but dude, if you stick around, you will have an amazing time. I always do my best to ensure that. Okay, listen, there's 82,000 of us now. Okay, here we go. Listen, there's 82,000 people in the Kanji clan. Okay, the Kanji clan is growing. Okay, the clan it's only ever increasing. Okay, so if you enjoyed this thing, you hit the subscribe button. Just do it. It's not gonna... You won't regret it. But anyway, always remember to stay hopeful. I'll see you in the next video. Until then.